Hello everyone, welcome back to Isadora. It's really great to be back. Hope you're having a great week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been viewing the channel, welcome back. So today, I heard something and I thought it was worth discussing it. I heard, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, is that a group of men came together to harm a woman. When I say harm, it could be that to abduct a woman or to hurt and harm a woman in some way, shape or form. Here's my question to that. Who birthed these men? No, seriously, who birthed them? Because even animals are known to protect their own. So who gave birth to them? I have to wonder. Wait, here's the thing. So when they are done either abducting the woman or hurting her or doing whatever to her, what will be the point of that? What are they going to gain from that? Are they going to walk around with their chest out and, you know, huffing and puffing and say, yes, we've achieved something, we've achieved something, we've shut that woman up? Not one. A group of men to take down one woman. Are you serious? And you wonder, it's the same men that complain about women being in their masculine energy. Why not? Because the men that are supposed to look out for them, that are supposed to save them, keep them from harm's way, are the same people coming together to hurt women today. Now, okay, maybe it's just me, or I've been watching a lot of, I've been watching too many Disney movies or reading a lot of Mills and Bones, but a real man, in my opinion, is supposed to protect. A real man is supposed to provide, not just for their own, for their clan, but also other women in the society. Isn't that the whole point of being a man? Yet you have a group of grown men, or, you know, a lot of men think it's that schlong between their legs that makes them a man. It takes a lot more than that. And maybe I'm just old-fashioned or I'm old school, but for me personally, I don't even believe. I've always lived, or even as a young girl, I've always lived to believe that the male gender are people to be respected, are people to be revered. Maybe that's why I put a lot of men on a pedestal that don't even deserve to be on the floor. No offense. Do you understand? I have done that in the past because I grew up that way, believing that the male gender should be respected, should be revered. Do you understand? Because the women are supposed to be the weaker vessels, isn't it? We're supposed to be helpmeet to this men. Yet it's the same men, they are going around huffing and puffing and being proud about not one. Does it actually take a village to take down one woman? Seriously. This is a shame. It's a shame. Because you see, for someone like me, I'm so old-fashioned, right? I am so old school. Like, I look back in the days when men will go out to hunt and bring back the bacon for their women. Do you understand? The women were the ones that stayed at home. I'm not saying a woman should stay at home. No, I don't even believe in that. Do you understand? So I believe a woman should have her own. But at the same time, the men are the ones that the women are supposed to look up to, isn't it? Like, okay, maybe like I always say, I'm old-fashioned, right? I don't even necessarily believe in female pastors. No offense. I'm not saying female speakers, yes. Female teachers, yes. I mean, public speakers or whatever it is, yes. Female pastors, yes. But to actually own a church, do you understand? I've never really believed in that. No offense, please. I follow and I watch a lot of female pastors that own their own, do you understand, ministry. There's nothing wrong with that, trust me. I'm just talking about my own personal opinion, because I've always been one of those people that felt like, as a female, you should not really address men in that way. It might just be me, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I follow a lot of amazing, absolutely wonderful female pastors. But you see, like I said, I am very old-fashioned. Do you understand? I don't believe you should be the one as a woman addressing real men in that way, telling them what to do, how to conduct themselves. I don't let the fellow men do that. As a woman, shepherd your fellow women. I'm sorry, like I said, teaching, yes. Do you understand? Public speaking, public teaching, fair enough. If a man wants to listen, then, you know, it's all good. See, for me, I've come to the conclusion with everything I've seen and I've heard with the male gender today, that the next time I actually say, this is my man, even Jesus will be giving me thumbs up. Because it would take a certain type of man, do you understand, for me to actually point out and say, this is my man. I'm not kidding. Because you see, I'm not afraid. I'm one of those women that I am that traditional. I'm not afraid. In fact, I look forward to it. I'm one of those women that I'm not afraid to kneel down and serve my husband food. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid to allow a man control all the finances in the house, both mine and his. And do you understand? Because it would take a certain quality of man. It would take a selfless kind of man. Do you understand? A man that I know that he's about his family. Do you understand? He's not about to collect all the money and then go out and buy the latest kind, the designer clothes and everything. No, he's more about the well-being of his family, not just his immediate family, his extended family, even down to the community. That sort of man. I'm not afraid to let a man lead my home. I'm not afraid of that. Do you understand? Because it takes a certain kind of maturity and responsibility to allow a man do that. That's the sort of man I'm talking about. And at the same time, in the same vein, I'm not afraid to go through life alone if I don't find that sort of man, because there's no point. There's really no point. I almost feel sorry for the women, and I'm sorry I sound this way because it's unbelievable. I almost feel sorry for the women that are married to this kind of men. I feel sorry for them. Because these are the men you have to call, oh, my king, my man. Do you understand? A man that sits down, puts up plans in his head for a woman, against a woman. And he's not doing it alone. He looks for other degenerates and reprobates like himself. And they all come together and plan against women. They're the weaker vessel. How would you, a man, get up? What happens after you succeeded? Because, okay, yes, let's say you succeed. What happens after that? You go around and think you've achieved something. Is that how it works? Seriously, and I blame mothers. I'm sorry. I am not a mother, so I don't really have a right to address mother in such a way. But I do blame mothers because a lot of women focus more on female children. Do you understand? Oh, can she cook? Can she clean? Oh, does she look right? Does she have respect for her husband? What about the men? Imagine cooking and cleaning and respecting a man that is planning against another woman. What a degenerate. Do you understand? What about the men? A lot of mothers need to focus on their sons, do you understand? On the male gender. They also need to learn how to treat women. They need to learn how to stand up for women. They need to learn how to protect women. They need to learn how to provide for women, for crying out loud. Do you understand? Imagine being a woman and do you understand? And you're dating and being happy about having such a man in your life. It doesn't make any sense at all. And these are the same men, do you understand? A man that loves you, listen, is not looking at how you look. Real men don't even bother with things like that. Not that you cannot cook or clean. Those are things you should learn how to do even as a human being. Do you understand? Man or woman, it doesn't really matter. But yes, a woman runs the home. She should know how to do general basic things, right? But a man that loves you is not looking at mundane things about, oh, is your body right? Is your body, do you do this? Do you do that? Do you understand? If you get fat, then you work out together at the gym. That's how it works. Not the man that goes to, that encourages you or pushes you to go and get your body done. If you want to do it for yourself, then he will be your biggest supporter. If you're unhappy with certain parts of your body, like for me, I have jiggly arms. Do you understand? But I'm not one of those people that, I believe in the old traditional way. Pick up dumbbells. It's just me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anybody. If you're doing it for yourself, by all means. And it is expected that your man should stand by you because he wants to see you happy. A man that loves you is not looking at those things. He's seeing your soul. He's seeing who you are as a human being. He's seeing your selflessness. He's seeing your heart. That's the man that loves you. The one that is pushing you to go and get your body done because that's what it attracted to, he does not love you. Get real. That's not somebody that loves you. Somebody that loves you past your looks. Now, if for whatever reason, do you understand? Oh, you've lost weight or you've added weight, You work out together. That's what love is. That's what reality is. But if he's pushing you to do something that can possibly put you at risk, do you understand? Just because he wants to look at you, believe you me, after you've done your body, he's still going to go to other women, even with maybe worse body than you. You will be surprised. That's not love. A real man should stand by his woman, protect his woman. That's what, for me, being a man is. But a lot of mothers today focus on the female children. What about the male children? A lot of them have become menace to the society. No offense. But hearing things like this, like a group of men coming together, planning against a woman, to hurt a woman, to harm a woman, how? Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't want to ramble on and on and on and on. But as women, seriously, we need to take care. I mean, if you're married, pray about it. I don't know what else to do. But if you're not, this is your time. This is your opportunity to choose right. It's not about, I'm not playing Simon. Don't play Simon Says with anybody. Oh, Simon Says get married. And then you jump into a marriage or a relationship. Do you understand? Because for whatever reason, this is your time to get it right as a woman. This is your time to wait for the right partner. Because if you rush into it, however way you got him is how you're going to get out of it. Believe you me. It's not about just having somebody and and saying, oh, I have a man. Do you understand? It's not about that. Do you want to enjoy or do you want to endure? It's up to you. If you have the opportunity now as a single woman, it is time to take care. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself means you're waiting for the right person that genuinely loves you. I mean, this should really go both ways. It's not just about men or women, but I'm actually talking about this based on what the discussion today. It's your time to take care. You have a golden opportunity in front of you. If he has money, a man will treat you so bad that the money will mean absolutely nothing to you. If he has clout, a man will treat you so bad that you would rather a quiet life, a life of respect, a life of true love, a life of peace. That's why I always say, for me, if I don't find the right person, I am more than happy to go it alone. Because it's not about just jumping into something and saying, oh, I have somebody. No, it's not about that. It's about living a long life. It's about living a happy life. Because if I'm not useful to myself, I cannot be useful to my community. I cannot be useful to anybody. I cannot be useful to my children. And you have unsuspecting children being born to this man. What do you teach your children? Oh, when a woman offends you, beat her, harm her, abduct her, rape her. Come on. Seriously? And then you keep breeding generations after generations of reprobates. Women, take care. Who fathers your children is very, very important. It's very important because you can't do it all. I know a lot of women today call themselves kings and everything. They have to, because they have to play both father and mothers to their children. Unfortunately, take care. The head of your home, the father of your children is absolutely important. Do have a lovely day. Namaste. Bye.